It's the story that has left Hollywood and fans alike in shock. Allison Holker, the widow of beloved entertainer Stephen "tWitch" Boss, is breaking her silence about the tragic loss of her husband, and what she has to say is as heart-wrenching as it is eye-opening. Known for his vibrant energy and magnetic presence, tWitch lit up every room he walked into, but behind that contagious smile, he was hiding an unfathomable battle. Now, for the first time, Allison is pulling back the curtain on the emotional devastation, the unanswered questions, and the painful truths she's uncovered since his passing. Before we dive into this deeply personal and shocking story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on Hollywood's biggest stories. Hit that like button, because this is one revelation you'll want to be a part of. From the outside, tWitch and Allison appeared to have the kind of life people dream of, filled with love, laughter, and family. Their social media posts showcased a beautiful partnership and a joyous family dynamic that fans couldn't get enough of. In fact, just days before his tragic passing, the couple celebrated their wedding anniversary with what Allison described as a blissful weekend in Laguna Beach. They watched their daughter's soccer tournament, indulged in room service, visited museums, and even bought a sculpture together, a memento of what seemed to be a perfect life. We drove home, made a family dance video, and read stories to the kids, Allison shared, her voice heavy with emotion. There were no signs, no warnings, nothing to prepare us for what was coming. Yet, what followed shattered that perfect picture into a million pieces. Stephen "tWitch" Boss, the man everyone saw as a beacon of positivity and light, was gone. Allison was left grappling with not only the loss, but also the unrelenting question: how could someone who brought so much joy to others be silently drowning in his own pain? In the aftermath, the confusion and heartbreak were almost unbearable. "It's so hard to reconcile," she admitted. "How could everything seem so beautiful and end so tragically?" The shock of his death was compounded by what Allison discovered in the days and weeks that followed. While cleaning out his closet, a deeply emotional and triggering task, she stumbled upon items that revealed a side of her husband she never knew existed. "It was terrifying," she confessed. "There was so much happening beneath the surface that I had no idea about. It was clear he was wrestling with an incredible amount of pain and shame, but he kept it all to himself." Allison reflected on the duality of her husband's personality. On stage and in public, tWitch was the life of the party, a charismatic performer who thrived in the spotlight. But at home, he often retreated into himself, quiet and introspective. "He had this ability to be everyone's Superman," she said, "but I realize now he was carrying so much more than he ever let on. I just wish he had felt safe enough to share that with me, or with someone." The guilt and the what-ifs have been a constant battle for Allison as she navigates her grief. "I keep asking myself if there was something I could have done," she admitted. "Could I have made him feel more comfortable? Could therapy have helped him integrate those two sides of himself? It's a question I'll never fully have the answer to." Supporting their children through this unimaginable loss has been both her greatest challenge and her deepest motivation. Allison shared the heartbreaking detail of tWitch's final words to their eldest daughter: "I wish I could be your Superman." Those words, she explained, carry both beauty and pain. She still walks the halls of the school where he said them to her. "It's a constant reminder, but I'm so proud of her grace and resilience." The journey toward healing has been anything but linear. Allison described moments of uncontrollable anger, unbearable sadness, and endless confusion. Triggers lurk everywhere, in photographs, in everyday objects, even in the most innocent of memories. "I thought I had released all my anger, but grief is so unpredictable," she explained. "Something new will surface, and suddenly it feels like I'm back at square one." One of the most difficult decisions for Allison was taking off her wedding ring. "I used to twist it constantly," she said. "It became a physical trigger, bringing me back to moments from our wedding day or memories with our kids. I realized I had to take it off to move forward." A year after tWitch's death, Allison made the brave choice to relocate her family to a new home. The decision was driven by a need for a fresh start, free from the emotional weight of their old surroundings. "We were drowning in our emotions in that house," she admitted. "Moving gave us a chance to breathe, to create new memories, and to find a little light again." The move wasn't easy. Sorting through tWitch's belongings was a deeply emotional process. Every piece of furniture, every photo, every item carried an energy, she explained. Letting go was painful, but it also felt like releasing a part of the grief. It allowed us to laugh, to cry, and to heal together as a family. In a twist no one saw coming, Allison has found love again. Initially hesitant, she now embraces this new chapter with an open heart. It feels completely different, like a love that's lived before, she said. It's brought out a side of me I didn't know existed, and I'm so grateful I allowed myself to feel that again. Her focus now is on being a beacon of hope for others. Through therapy, journaling, and even writing a book, Allison has turned her pain into purpose. She's also collaborating with her daughter on a podcast aimed at tackling mental health and resilience. If sharing my story helps even one person, it's worth it, she said. For her children, Allison is determined to show that this moment doesn't define them. I want them to know they're not trapped by this tragedy, she explained. They get to write their own story, and I'll be there every step of the way. Allison's decision to step back from publicly honoring tWitch was another step in her healing process. While she cherishes the love and support fans have shown, she realized that constantly reliving his memory in public was preventing her and her family from moving forward. I needed people to see us as individuals, to recognize that we're building a new life, she said. It doesn't mean we don't honor him, but we needed to let go of that collective sadness. Despite the weight of her grief, Allison is hopeful for the future. She sees her children laughing again, finding joy in their hobbies, and dreaming about their futures. It's incredible to see them rediscover themselves, she said. It gives me hope for all of us. Allison Holker's story is one of unimaginable loss, but also of resilience, love, and hope. She has faced her darkest days and is emerging stronger, not just for herself, but for her children and for others who may be struggling in silence. Her message is clear. It's okay to ask for help. Strength isn't about facing it all alone. It's about leaning on others and finding the courage to take that first step forward. What do you think about Allison's revelations and her journey toward healing? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on the latest celebrity news. And as always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned because there's always more to uncover in the world of Hollywood.